Hi and welcome to today's practice. My name is Tracy and I'm so happy you decided to join me. We're going to start seated on our mats today. So find yourself very comfortable, ground down through the seats, sit up nice and tall, tuck your chin, your crown is shining up to the ceiling, pressing those shoulders down and away, and we'll just start to arrive here. It's always easy to bring our bodies and sometimes hard to bring our minds. So gently let go of anything you had to do before you started practice today and anything that's calling you once you leave. Just take this time for yourself. Let's start by noticing our breath. We'll bring our attention to the heart center, feeling the rise and fall of your chest. Trying to send that air all the way down into the belly. Each time you inhale, your shoulders might come up just a little bit and then press them down. This time as you exhale, maybe exaggerate those shoulders coming up. Exhale, sit up nice and tall. And one more time, inhale. And exhale to press those shoulders down, maybe even squeezing the shoulder blades together, making sure we're sitting up nice and tall. Let's bring our hands to either side of us now. We'll face the palms up to the ceiling. Inhale, arms come up and overhead. Think about coming up and out of your seat, and then let that left arm fall over to the side. Keeping your seat rooted, we're gonna fall over to the left side. Inhale, and exhale to come down. Inhale, and exhale to fall. Really feeling that stretch through the side body. One more time. Inhale. Exhale to fall. And let's hold here for 2 breaths. On your next inhale, we're going to come all the way up and then exhale that right arm down. Press the shoulders down, turn the palms up. Inhale, both hands come up and overhead. Exhale, right side comes down. This time we're reaching over to that right side, really trying to stay rooted through the seats. Inhale, exhale to fall. You'll notice I rise a little bit on the inhale and fall. And last time. Let's have 2 breaths to hold here. On the next inhale, that arm comes up and exhale down. We're going to send those legs long now, away from us. You can keep your toes flexed. Let's bring the right leg into the body now. So we're going to bend that right knee, bring the foot into the thigh or up around the calf shin area, wherever is best for you. Again, sitting up tall, bringing the hands out to the side. We're going to inhale, arms come up and overhead. Thinking about coming up and out, sending that hand away. You can clasp the bottom of your foot, your ankle, or your pant leg. Inhale, and then exhale to fold. Again, keeping the foot flexed. Inhale, and fall. One more time. Let's hold here. We're going to drop the hands now, let the head fall, and we'll just stay for a couple of breaths. Trying to relax, letting go of any gripping. Now on your next inhale, let's roll the spine up. Stack one vertebra at a time and bring the head up last. Press the shoulders down. We're going to send the right leg long now and we'll tuck the left leg in. Hopefully it comes to the same place it did on the other side. We'll do the same here. So hands come out to the side. Inhale and then exhale to fall forward. You might be a little bit more flexible on one side than the other. We're going to keep that foot flexed. Inhale and exhale to fall. And again. And one more time. Now let everything go. You can relax the foot, let the head fall. And we'll take a few breaths here. Just relaxing into the stretch. On your next inhale, stack the spine one vertebra at a time. Set the shoulders back and we'll send that left leg along to meet the right. We're gonna go over top of both legs this time. So inhale, arms are up, feet are flexed. Let's fall down over top of both. And you know what to do, breathe, inhale, exhale down. Trying to relax, coming forward with each exhale. Now let the hands go, relax the feet. And we'll take a few breaths here. Now roll up through the spine, stacking one vertebra at a time. Head comes up last, and the shoulders backing down. And let's draw those feet in towards the body now. We'll have the soles of the feet together. Clasp the toes if you can. Sit up tall and see if we can just let the legs fall out to the side. You might want to flap a little bit. Flap the butterfly wings. And then let them fall. Sit up tall. You might also want to bring your forearms to the legs and just give gentle pressure. We don't want to cave in through the spine. Stay nice and tall. Just gently pressing over top of those legs. Nothing that hurts. Inhale. Maybe letting the head go now. You want to relax any pressure you have on the legs and just let them fall naturally. You can also be away from your body if you like. We'll just take one more breath. And again, we're going to roll up through the spine and sit up nice and tall. So we're going to bend both legs now. Stay this way. Bend both legs. I'm going to clasp that right foot and I'm going to bring it in towards the bottom, bending the knee. And then we're going to take that left foot, go right over top of the right, seeing if we can stack the knees, keeping the feet flexed, sitting up nice and tall. You might feel a stretch in that left hip. We're trying to keep the seat rooted. Now we're going to inhale that left arm up and then exhale, comes down the back. We're going to swim the right hand around and see if we can make the fingertips meet. Mine don't, so it's okay if yours don't either, but we'll just get as much of a stretch here as we can, trying to relax into the posture. Inhale. Exhale to let everything go. All the tension, that is. Inhale. Exhale. Soften the feet now. One more time. Let's let the hands go and we'll unpretzel twist these legs. This time we're going to grab that left foot, bring it towards the bottom, comes down to the mat. Right foot's going to come on the top, or the right knee is going to come on top of the left. Sit up nice and tall, flex the feet, and get those knees to stack as much as you can. Inhale, right arm comes up. Exhale to let it come down the back, and then swim the left fingertips to meet the right. And Inhale, exhale, settle in, pressing the sits bones down to the mat. Now soften the feet, and we'll take another breath. Let the hands go. Again, we're going to unpretzel twist these feet, and we're going to send the left leg long now. Draw the right foot over top of the left, can be down here by your shin calf area or right up into your thigh. We're going to take the left arm in the crook of the elbow. We're going to place the right knee and then take the right fingertips, press them into the ground just near the seat. We inhale to sit up tall and exhale to twist, really hugging that knee in. And again. Turning with each exhale. We'll just have a breath to hold. We'll bring everything back to center. Send the right leg long. Bend the left now. We're going to take that right arm, hug the left leg, sit up tall, press the left hand down. Inhale, exhale to twist and really hug that knee in. And again. One more time. We'll have one breath to hold. And come back to center. Let's have both legs long now. We're going to bring our arms up to chest height. We're going to tuck the hips under and then roll down to the mat, one vertebra at a time. Head comes down last. Make some adjustments if you need to. We're going to move into bridge now. So we are going to cultivate a little bit of strength here. We'll bend through the knees, place the feet on the floor, and just roll on top of your shoulders. So tuck them underneath you. We're going to press the hips up into the air and then roll down from the top of the spine, coming all the way back to neutral. So we let that spine fall, so we have that little space in between the back and the mat. We're going to press up like that 2 more times. So inhale, press, exhale down. And let the spine come to neutral. One more time, pressing into the heels, sending the hips up. And exhale down. We're going to make things a little bit more interesting. So pressing into that left foot, we're going to send the right foot up into the sky. And again, we're going to press up, really putting all the pressure into that left foot, pressing up, and then letting everything fall down. You can keep your foot flexed or toes pointed. Press up and come back down. And one more time. Let's bring those toes down now. Left toes come up, point the toes. You can press up and down. Press up and come down. And one more time. Bring those left toes down to meet the right. Let's bring our hands out to a T now. Bring the knees together, bring the feet together. Shift your hips over to the left just a little bit, and then let them fall over to the right. You can look out over the left fingertips. Continue to breathe and really try to relax here. Pressing the shoulders down into the mat, releasing any tension at the hips. Let's pick those knees up. Center yourself back on the mat. Then just shift over to the right a little bit. Let the knees fall over to the left. Looking out over the right fingertips this time. And relax. One more breath. We'll bring the knees back to center. Center yourself on the mat again. Let's bring both of those knees into the chest. We'll just do a little rock from side to side, a little massage for the spine. Lower your knees a little bit and see if we can get the bottom of the back now. Let's start to bring the knees into the chest and send them away, and then you can bring those legs nice and long. And we'll swing back and forth, doing a rock and roll here. And coming all the way up to full seated. So we're going to do a boat pose now. More strength for that core area. We're going to sit up really nice and tall. Fingertips can face towards you. Spine is long, and then we just bend the elbows to hinge back. And we're going to do one leg, and then the other, and then both. So we're going to bring the left toes up. They can stay with a bend at the knee if you want, or nice and straight. We're going to try and keep these legs parallel to each other and keep the thighs even. So press up, we'll breathe. Get a little shake going. And then let those toes down. I always like to roll a little bit, release all those tense muscles. Cultivating strength is great, but we also have to relax in between. Press the hands down, fingertips are facing towards you, press up, bend the elbows, right toes come up this time. Continue to breathe. It could be a good place to hold your breath. Let's not do that. Right toes come down and we roll. Let's place those hands down one more time. Press up, bend the elbows, send the legs long. Remember, you can keep the bend here if you want, but we have both legs up at the same time this time. Trying not to cave in with the back, sitting up tall. This one's a little tougher. Left toes come down, right toes come down, and we're gonna roll again. We're going to sit up tall, let those knees fall over to the side. We're going to come all the way over into a tabletop position. So hands are right underneath your shoulders, knees are right under the hips. We flatten the toes. And we're going to do what's called a bird dog. So all of your weight is going to go into the left side. We'll send the right toes back, the left arm forward. We're going to bring them parallel to the floor and then bring them back in. We'll do that again. And bring them back down. Trying to keep the hips square to the ground. That's 3. We're going to go for 2 more. Both hands pressing down into the mat now. Staying here for a breath, and then we'll go to the other side. So all the weight now into the right. Left toes are back. Right arm is forward, come parallel to the floor, and down, parallel to the floor. I might have had a little shift there. We try to keep the hips nice and still. That's 3, 4, and 5. Place both hands on the mat again. You can bring your knees out to either side, toes to touch. Send your hips back. We'll be here in child's pose, sending the arms long and away. You can bring your head down to the mat if you like. But think about pressing the elbows down into the mat. Pressing the armpits down. And then let the tension go, let your arms be soft. And just sit back into this pose. You can even bring your arms alongside you if you like. Open the shoulders, open through the back. Place your hands on either side of your head. We're going to come all the way back up into tabletop. Bring the toes underneath you. Bring the knees underneath. Your hands are just under your shoulders. Curl those toes under, and we're going to set up and back for a downward facing dog, making any adjustments that you need to. Let's pedal the feet. Pressing alternate heel down to the floor. Now let's inhale both heels up and then press them down. Hold here. Look up between your hands. Start to shift your weight forward. Pick up your left foot and see if you can plant it right in between your hands. We're going to bring the back knee down. We're going to sweep the mat and bring those hands all the way up. Really trying to press the shoulders down now. Bring both hands down to the mat. Plant your right hand and then lift that left one up into the sky for a stretch here. Let's have that hand come down. I'm smiling because I feel a shake. So we can curl the toes of the back foot under, send the hips up, and we'll send the left toes back to meet the right. We're in downward facing dog. Let's inhale the heels up, press them down, look up between the hands, start shifting your weight forward, plant your right foot in between the hands, bring that knee down, flatten the toes, arms come up and back. Send the shoulders down, nice and strong. Breathe. Let's bring both hands down to the mat now. Planting that left hand, we're going to bring that right hand up into the sky. Lots of strength here. And let that right hand fall. Plant the hands, curl the toes of the back foot under, send the hips up and back. Bring the right toes back to meet the left. We're here in downward facing dog. Inhale, the heels come up. Exhale to press them down. Knees come down to the mat. Flatten the toes. Bring your hands right underneath your shoulders. You're going to separate those knees just a little bit. We're going to inhale. We're going to look up to the sky. Turn the tail up. Press up through the shoulders. Really arch the back. Exhale. Bring the head in between the arms. Tuck the pelvis under. Pull the navel to the spine. 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Last time. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the spine back to neutral. We'll swing our legs around. Come to our bottoms, come to a seated cross-legged position. I really hope you enjoyed our practice today. We'll bring our hands out to either side of us, palms to face up. Let's inhale, arms come up and overhead. You can even bring them together if you like. Bring them down through heart center. You can have them on your knees. I really hope you enjoyed this practice today, and I hope you choose to join me again. Thank you so much.